One of the telltale signs of autism or ADHD in an individual is somebody who will choose to be by themselves if given the option of going out or being at home all by themselves. You even see this with kids. If you give a child the option of being by themselves or playing with other kids, and they always want to be by themselves, there's a good chance that that person could be on the spectrum. And one of the reasons why individuals on the spectrum and people with ADHD like being by themselves is because when you are by yourself, you can be yourself. Look at that. You can actually be yourself when you're by yourself. And this doesn't mean that you're a completely different person when you are around other people, but when you're outside and around others, you tell yourself that you have to put out a contrived version of yourself. Sometimes you have to do that in order to connect, because when you miss social cues and you don't understand their jokes and you have different interests from other people, you do have to work on your personality in a sense and mask. We call it masking. And as you do this, you build relationships, you meet people, you do things. But the masking that we do to survive is very time consuming. It's soul draining and it's not sustainable. We don't want to mask all the time. You mask to get a job cool. You mask to get invited to a couple of things. But if you mask your whole life, at some point, if you're not hit with chronic illness or some type of neurodivergent burnout or shutdown, you will retreat at some point because you want to be closer to yourself. And if you ask me whether there's anything wrong with isolation, I don't think that there is. However, you can get to a point where you've isolated for so long that you don't want to leave your house. And some people end up developing agoraphobia. Some people become more paranoid. And when people do leave their house and start to talk to people after a long period of isolation, you realize that some of your social skills have eroded. Your ability to understand social cues is no longer there, or it's not as strong as it used to be. And the worst part about all this is that we have to start all over, studying people, understanding how to be outside, because there's rules to being outside and there are rules to talking to people. So when people know this, it's just easier to stay by yourself. Why can't I just be at the house and play video games and laugh by myself and fart by myself and scroll through social media by myself? It sounds fun in theory. Unfortunately, people need people and we have to connect. And loneliness can be just as dangerous as cardiac disease. It sucks that that's the case because we like being by ourselves. But loneliness can be as dangerous as cardiac disease. So we do need people. Fortunately for us, when we find our people, when we find fellow neurodivergent individuals, fellow neurospicy folks, it makes us feel like we don't have to adjust ourselves and that we can finally be accepted by others. It's a good feeling, and I am personally on a journey looking for my people. Speaking of looking for your people, I'm going across the country and I'm looking for my neurodivergent individuals. I'm doing stand-up comedy in Houston, Texas on the 26th of April at 8 o'clock at the Aldrich Aside Comedy Club. The next month, we are at the Zanies Lab in Nashville, Tennessee. Link is in the bio for more information. I can't wait to see y'all, and we will add more dates. We will go around the country, but we're just starting in those two cities for now. So I can't wait to see y'all. And if I don't see y'all there, I will see you at the next video.